Right, we're giving up. Sorry. Sorry, that was an absolute disaster. I haven't picked up the guitar today, but I thought I was going to be on form because I had a gig last night. A long wedding, and it was cooking last night for the first time in ages. And I thought this was going to be great. And it wasn't. Sorry about that. It was aimless, as always. How's everybody doing? I can see people have came in. Thank you for coming in. This is awesome. This is just a hanging out on the street, doing the same old things we did last week. Can anybody name that one? Anybody know those lyrics from TV show back in the day? Excuse me. Right, let's see who's in. We're hanging out. Chill times. Welcome to the new channel, Casa de Guitar, first ever live. Exciting times. Sorry, I'm treating this just like it's a normal live stream. It's not. It's special. Anyway, Al Lindsay's in. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Hawser's in. All right, mate. Oh, great. We've got some names in here that I know. Let's start making some mods as we go. Why not? Al, of course, has a channel, so get checking out. How do I do this? There we go. Right. Let's get the mods made. There you go. Al is now a mod. Done. Hawser, I can't remember if you've got a channel. Let me know, mate. If you do, we'll sort that out. In fact, if I'm missing anybody, let me know. Fretless, I know you have a channel. Let's get you as a moderator. So you can all put links in and we can all support each other. Let's see all the hellos first. Right, okay, so Hawser, hello. Francis Chambers, hello. Willis Taylor, hello. Time is it for you, Willis? Is this a better time or worse than normal? It's got to be better, surely. Fretless is in. Hello, mate. IMA 640, all right, mate. Thanks for coming in. David Baby, how you doing, mate? Thank you for coming in. Jed Ellis, how late are you? It's just started, mate. You're all good. Paul Crane's in. Hello. Marsha T's in. Hello, Marsha. Sorry to wake you. Marsha, is this the first time on a live? Maybe. Maybe not. Nah. Anyway, just go to sleep. Go to sleep. If you need to. Or wake up. Whichever one is correct. Right, let's start making some mods in here. So, how far did we get there? Did it work? Oh, I think you might have to accept people. Right, let me know if I've missed you. David Baby, of course. Awesome channel. Check it out. You're going live today, aren't you, mate? Couple of hours? Less than that? Hour and a half? I won't go on too long, I promise. Add as a moderator. There we go. Standard mod. Save. That should work. Anyone else? Excuse me, Paul Crane, what are you saying? Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Wonder if Steve is going to Hennings Gear Street. I found his videos my favourite out of any of the Gear Street. Oh, mate, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's one of the things with Gear Street. Is that, well, what I learned when I went there, which is what I went for, was learning from all the other creators who'd been there before, is most of them say, Henning won't like us saying this, but most of them say that the videos from Gear Street generally don't perform too well. There's some cases where they do, like I think Andrew Bain's did, but it's not always the case. It maybe just depends on your following or whatnot, who knows. But yeah, so I'm mindful of that this year. I learnt a lot last year, so I'm thinking, how can I do something to make it a bit better this year? First thing I'm going to do is turn down the brightness on this light. We're learning. Hold on. Is that what we want? Oh, it's the wrong one. It's this one I need to turn the brightness down on. Oh wait, that's the warmth. Let's get a bit warmer. Why not? Let's cozy up the place. That's better, I think. Right. Gear Street though, yeah. So yeah, I'm mindful of that. How I can make them better. I didn't know what to expect last year. It's late for you, Willis. Okay, mate. Sorry. Who didn't hit the like button? I don't know. What everybody's hitting like. It's 8:35 AM in New York City. Right, okay. Good to know. So I was wondering like what this would impact this time would be on the rest of the world's time zones. So there we go. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. I'll maybe, well, I don't know. This is the thing with this channel. I'm not going to go live every Sunday or anything like that. I'm just going to go live whenever. Which I'm kind of excited about. The other lives, as much as I enjoy doing them, I really do enjoy doing them, the sort of extra work built around them, like doing a poll and a topic, even although we don't always stick to it on the main lives, it's a bit tricky to, sorry. Yeah, it's just more work and more thought, and I also need to try and tie it into the Friday videos. It doesn't always happen, but yeah. Jed Ellis, it's rainy o'clock here again. Yeah, it's same here, mate. Where are you, Jed? Hozzer, you've got a channel, but there's only one video up. Nothing with guitars, or possibly never. All right. Actually, we'll make you a mod anyway. Why not? It's the new channel, is it? Let's do it. If anybody really wants to be a mod, just say, we'll do it. Marsha, you're a mod because you're like the OG of everything. Marsha was one of the first subscribers on the main channel, which is amazing. Willis is asking, how was the Milehouse group gathering videos? Right, okay. This is a small audience, so I could probably tell you what happened. Right, so there was a bit of a disaster at Milehouse Studios. Does everybody know who Milehouse Studios is? Right, so I'll tell you anyway. Wait a minute, I just want to find my place in the chat again. Right, so what happened was Milehouse is doing a shootout of 3 guitars. So he's did reviews before for Jet guitars, Artist guitars, and eArt guitars. And he asked, so he didn't like their budget guitars, and he asked them, "I'll send us your best guitars," and he's going to do a shootout of the best guitars. I'm pretty sure this has already been mentioned on his channel, so I'm not doing any spoilers here. Excuse me. And then the plan was we do a shootout. So he'd got like access to his mate's pub in the morning, and he invited myself down, John Cordy, and I really forget the guy's name. It's Matt someone, really nice guy, great player as well, and he has a channel too, and I can't remember its name. I'm really sorry. And also James from Yard Guitars was there as well. And what happened was we tried out the guitars a little bit on, there's like a wee stage. So John Cordy like whipped up a backing track in like 2 seconds, and it was awesome. So he went up and played a wee bit. He was recording all the audio. I went up and played a wee bit over John's track, which was great fun. And then Matt went and played a wee bit, and we were playing, all of us played all 3 guitars. And then what happened after that? Then we sat down like and had like a round table chat thing. All great. And in between that, Paul was filming some like just daft wee meme moments and things like that. So it was pretty funny. We're all coming into the pub and just daft random stuff. And then after that, Paul took me to Milehouse Studios, and we did a video for my main channel. By the way, if you're not familiar with the main channel, this is the second channel. The main channel is Steve Casa de Guitar. Link in the description, check it out. Right, so yeah, what happened was we were filming a video, right? It was a parts caster. It's really cool as well. So I'll be showing you that soon. I've got a couple of videos planned for that. So I put together this parts caster, and then what happened? We had some kind of problem. Yes, that's it. We were checking something. Well, wait, first of all, need to go back, right? I was planning on Paul had asked me to use my cameras and stuff for my videos, which I was more than happy to do because I know how to set up my stuff. So I'd brought all my cameras down, my Pocket 3, this guy. This is like my main camera that I use for the entire channel. Osmo Pocket 3. This, and I've also got, it's in my gig bag, a wee DJI action cam as well. Had the tripods. I had these newer mics as backups, and I had DJI mics that connect to my cameras. All was going to be good, but it turns out I'd left all my camera stuff in the pub like a genius, and we couldn't get access to it until 4 o'clock. So I had to use Paul's cameras, which was great because they're better than mine anyway, but it's just made it a bit more complicated because I had to get SD cards. I didn't have an SD card reader and all that. Oh, anyway, that was that. So we're almost finished the video that was probably about, I don't know, maybe an hour long at that point, 45 minutes. And then he went to play back something. He's like, "Why is that playing in slow motion?" And I'm like, "What?" And then Turns out all of it is played in slow motion, so it's not synced up with the audio. You had the camera on like slow-mo setting, and then I thought, you better check your camera from the pub from earlier on. So we checked that, and right enough, that was all in slow motion as well. So the whole chat part is like gone, I think. Well, like unusable, because I think it was just the mic that's attached. I don't think he's going to be able to salvage that, but the video will be salvaged. He's got a plan B, which might even work out better. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. I've had my footage back and managed to salvage that. I just changed the frame rate on the Resolve software and synced up the audio. It's all worked out fine. But wow, it was a bit of a disaster that way. Sorry, who asked that? Was that Willis? Willis? Is it Willis or Willie? What do you want me to call you, Willis? William Willis? Anyway, yeah, so sorry, just thought that was what happened. It was a bit of a disaster, but still a great time. Yeah. Right, where do we get to there? Whoops. Oh, Marsha, while you're there, should I ask? Yeah, I'm going to ask you, Marsha, on Patreon. I've got you. I do a shout out now every week on Patreon on the other channel. I could do it on this channel too, but I had it. I've got you. You just come up as like an avatar, like a emoji face thing, and that's what I say when I'm shouting you out. Are you okay with that, or do you want me to call you you? There's the spoiler of who that is, by the way. Sorry for ruining your secret identity, Marsha. But I could change it if you want. Okay. Hauser, wait a minute. Marsha, you enjoyed the Gear Street video last year, especially the part you invited yourself. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Yes, Marsha was the first ever follower on the big channel. He had to show up for the special occasion. Thank you, Marsha, yes. Hauser, you're saying you've heard that GHS Vintage Guitars is up for sale. Yeah, craziness. So, I've noticed a lot of people are doing videos on this. And I just want to say, Jake Lee Guitar did the first video, and that's all we need, I think. He just told us the facts. It was a great video. And it was like, the reasons are that John Hornby, the actual guy, when he died several years ago, I think, his sort of one of his wishes was for them to sell the company. He wanted the company sold. They've not been able to sell it, or they've not been able to find a buyer or something like that, so they're splitting up. That's not the same, I don't think, as Bax, GAC, PMT closing down, Gator, was it Gator? Not Gator cases, the other cases, Hiscox cases. I don't think that's the same, and a lot of people are sort of trying to make it that, which is smart. It's good for the YouTube game, but I don't think that's what's really happening, is it? It's different. But yeah, Jake Lee's video was spot on. There we go. Willis Taylor, what was Nathan Cordy like? Not like he is in his videos. What would be the best way to say it? So in his videos, he's very pragmatic, kind of straight, a little bit of humour in there, but in real life he's a really funny guy. He's quick, he's very, very smart, he's funny guy. But he's cracking jokes the whole time, which is good. I think I'd like to see more of that on his channel, actually, but his channel's doing fine as it is. Don't need any advice from me. Al, am I going to NAMM? I'm not, mate. I really wanted to go to NAMM like next year. That was a big goal that was supposed to be happening, but because my PC died and I had to invest probably more than someone would spend on going to NAMM, maybe twice on a Mac. I didn't have to invest that much, but I felt like I should to get something long term, so that killed the NAMM plans, unfortunately. But we'll put the tunes on. Let's put the tunes on. Usually we do this on the main channel, but why not? Let's put them on. Wait a minute. Sorry, everybody calm down. I know how to do this. Honest. Is that better? Does that improve the vibe? I always prefer the tunes on. I might get a different set of tunes for this one. Maybe something more tropical for zero reason. Marsha, that's a good idea to stagger the live stream so more people have a chance of making it. Yeah, so in case you didn't know, this channel is now the new home of the Thursday live streams, which are going to remain at the same time, Marsha, sorry. I know that that means you probably can't make it. 7:30 PM, UK, hammering on about. It just fits my schedule, and it's been that forever. And pretty much most of the videos in the last year that I've made all advertise the stream as being at that time. Although they're not on that channel anymore. That's going to be complicated. Anywho, yeah, so this is the new home of live streams for the weekly live streams and just random ones. This is what I spoke about in the channel intro. Anytime I want, yeah, so sometimes I just fancy doing a live stream and I can't because I don't want to upset the algo. Oh, Jed, you're in Tayport, just across the road. Nice one. I knew that. I knew that, mate. I knew that. You've told me that before. Sorry. I do forget a lot of things where people are from. Live streams. Oh, that's why you can't make it. You have a weekly appointment on Thursday afternoons. Ah, see, sorry, I just missed that there. There we go. Right, David Beebe, absolutely throwing it down on your skylights. Had to crank your speakers to hear you. Oh, sorry, mate. Jings, we've not got it that bad here just now. You know, tropical Scotland, how that is. Actually, I don't even think it's raining at all here in Dundee. Did you say you're getting it in Tayport? Let me just check. I'm going to look outside. That's how I check the weather. No, it's actually dry. There's a bit of sun out. Dundee, where I live in Scotland, is the sunniest city in Scotland. Did you know that? But it's not the sunniest place in Scotland. Like Fife, where Jed is, Tayport is actually the sunniest place, I think. Like St Andrews, that sort of thing. It just isn't a city. That's why we get the bragging rights of sunniest city in Dundee, in Scotland, sorry. Thank you for putting the link into the main channel, Marsha. Jed, you just got a Martin guitar. You're now officially skinned. Yeesh, what did you get, mate? Oh, Marsha was the first sub. Thank you, Marsha. You were probably the first real one. I probably ended up subbing to myself from an alt account or something to help myself. Marsha. Nuno, how you doing, mate? Please tell me you've got some good news. Please tell me you've got that guitar. Please. Have you got it? Let me know. Or some news on it. Have you got some tracking info or something? Marsha, Plan B is rock. Yes, they do. Wolfgang De Vries, hello. I don't know if I've seen you coming in, mate. Anybody else I've missed? Actually, Nuno, you've just started the channel as well, haven't you? I can make you a mod on this one, and I will make you a mod on the other channel. For some reason, the chat wasn't there last time. If I've missed anybody becoming a mod, let me know. Willis is the legal name. William is preferred. Right. Thank you for telling us, mate. I'll just call you Billy. Is that all right? No, I'm only joking. William. Right. I'll remember William. Paul Crane, perhaps Paul could just release the audio from the chat without the visuals as a side release. See, that would be ideal, but that's what the actual problem is. I think, I mean, I don't know how it works on his, he's got a proper camera, so I don't know how that works. But his mic that he recorded it on was connected to the camera, and the camera was recording in slow-mo. So was the audio also recording in slow-mo? I don't know. So if it was, I don't know how it works. I was speaking to him the other day about it, about how I fix mines. I don't know if it's going to be a problem for, I mean, if it's going to be a possibility for him to fix it his way. Good shout though, Paul. Fretless, you always liked tailors until I got one. Really? Tell me about that, because I've always wanted a tailor. I actually went down to put money down on a tailor. My local store, Kenny's, which is now closed unfortunately. That branch, they've got other ones that are still open. I went in there and had the card and thought I'm going to like set up a finance plan and try load out, and I wanted to see what's the difference between like the different series, because they go up quite significantly in price by the 1 series, 2 series, 3 series, 4 series, etc. I think from the 3 series they start getting solid tops, is that right? Excuse me. And I thought to myself, let's hear the difference. is there even a discernible difference? Let's try them out. So, started strumming away on a 1 series. What was it? The 114 CE. I think all the 14 CEs are the ones I like. One with the cutaway and the electrics. Really nice guitars, great to play, and they sound great. Right, okay. Does the 214 sound better? Yes, it does. It does sound a lot better. Because the 1 series sounded amazing. It sounded so good, like way better than my acoustic guitar. And then I picked up the 2 series thinking, right, is there going to be much of a difference? Yes, there is. And then the 3 series, is there a difference there? Yes, yeah, there's a big difference. It's amazing because the 1 series sounds so good, so does the 2, so does the 3. They all sound really good. They obviously have different tones. And then I tried different versions of some of the same ones. There was even a 7 series. There was a 714 CE. What was that now? It was made of, it was either something like Koa or Coca-Cola or something. I think it was Koa. That was beautiful. Absolutely amazing. So I think I was going to do a 214 CE Deluxe. I think that was what I was going to go with. And I was about to start looking at the finance options, and then Gordon, who works there, a great guy, he works in the Dunfermline one now. He says, have you tried this? Hold on, I'll show you. He says, check these out. Yamaha, this is the FGTA. So it's a transatlantic, so it's got all this gubbins with a chorus and, not delay, chorus and reverb. And it sounded brilliant. I was like, that sounds great. And then he showed me the, what do we call it? The gimmicky stuff, the tricks. I was like, that's really cool. And came with a hard case for $599. Hiscox hard case, Yamaha Hiscox hard case, and the guitar, and this for $599. And I was like, you know what? Sold. That'll do. Obviously, because it's here, you can see it, I bought it. But instead of having to do like a finance thing for like, I don't know, 4 years or something, I just bought it. Excuse me. So yeah, love that guitar. That's my acoustic. Where do we get to there? Wallace Taylor, you're getting a Maton acoustic, steel string acoustic. Brilliant, mate. I've tried one. My mate across in Tayport actually has one. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got a lot of Purple Heart within it. Is it the Purple Heart binding or something? It's absolutely beautiful. Great guitar. Whoops, we jumped a lot there. Looks like I'm behind the chat already. This is fun. Is this fun? I'm having fun. Right, where do we get to? There we go, Hozzer. You used to deliver to Fret King's Guitar. They had a small workshop in Southport. Really? Fret King's actually had like a workshop in the UK. I didn't know that. I just assumed it would be like all made in China or Indonesia or something. Hello Robbie F, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming in. Nice one. Jed, you hate the sound of the DI. Sounds lovely in the room, but recording wise it just doesn't cut it. Is that not always the case with acoustics? Like with using the piezo, it's never as good as miking it. Is that what I mean? Like pretty much almost all piezo acoustics sound the same to me. Sorry. Yeah, miking it's the way forward, I think. 2 mics as well. Get one sort of close to the sound hole and one kind of almost close to your fretting hand. It doesn't make sense, but it sounds good. Right, round about the 12th fret, pointing there. Cordy used to be wild on his channel, but he's dialed it back. Oh really? I didn't know that. Because I was late to the party with Mr. Cordy because he's been on YouTube forever, isn't he? Like a lot of people think he's a new channel. I've seen Rob Chapman shouting him out recently, saying there's a lot of new channels that are really good, like the Studio Rats and John Cordy. I think John Cordy's been on 12 years or something, is it? Maybe not, it seems like that long, but I'm late to the party with John. I only found him because I was thinking about getting an HX Stomp, and then all these stuff started coming up after I was searching for it. Ended up getting the XL, love it. Sorry to hear about the camera issues, hope all resolved. Is that a pun, mate? Because I did get mine's resolved on DaVinci Resolve. That resolved it for me. But yeah, I don't know if Paul managed to get his sorted, hopefully. But I mean, a lot of it's my fault for the stuff for this channel anyway, because I was supposed to bring my cameras, but left them in the pub like an absolute genius. Poo Ninja, tropical, ambient light and music sounds fun. Yeah, tropical, that sounds good for this one, doesn't it? Casa de Guitar, yeah, why not? How you doing, by the way, Poo Ninja? Thanks for coming in, mate. Will's Taylor, you haven't made the last 2 Thursday live streams. Sleeping good on you, mate. I'm glad to hear you're getting your sleeping pattern back to normal. Consider it was the most expensive guitar you ever bought. It was a big disappointment. Ah, sorry, mate. Marsha, yeah, I know you said that you might pop on at other times though, besides, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's the plan, yeah, just randomness. Fretless, just stopped the rain in Inverness, sun's starting to come out. Alright, that's what I like to hear. Hawser, dry here on the west coast, nice. Sunny in my area, yeah, equals rain, yeah. What's there is Netflix Department Q set in Edinburgh. I've never seen it, mate, I've never even heard of it until just now, so I don't know where it is. Paul Crane, did John Cordy mention being called out and given replacement pedal by Josh Scott? No, I never mentioned that. I was aware of that whole thing, but no, it wasn't mentioned at all. I was just standing there in awe, getting to watch him play. Amazing. No Giacomo Tura going on there. That guy is just effortless. Not a single bum note. Hate him. No, he's so good. Always been one of my favourites. I mean, yeah, he's one of the favourites. Such a great player. Daniel Radke, you're also in Dundee. Have a good Sunday. Nice one, mate. Thanks for coming in. You have a good Sunday too, mate. Hope you're up to something nice. Nuno, not yet. Only this week, probably, because it comes by boat. Thanks. Oh, come on. Please, please. Poo Ninja, don't give me a spanner. I go crazy with the power of 300 second timeouts. All hail the banhammers. So, I mean, I'm happy. You definitely don't want me to give you one? Okay. Okay. Right. I'll give you one if you want, but be nice. Where are we at? He's doing great for a 10.5-year-old. He just passed his... Oh, you're talking about your dog here. I must have missed something there. Oh, somebody was asking how your pup is. Just passed his dog exam with school. Good for another year, hopefully, unless he decides, or a medical issue decides he's retiring before. Oh, okay, got you. Fretless, you've got the 214 CE. You hate the electronics. DI is nasty to your ears anyway. Yeah, pretty much. Whoops. We jumped there. We jumped. Where did we get to? Oh, Mr. Paul Crane there. Speaking of acoustics, have you tried Cole Clark? They're from Melbourne. I got one when you were in Australia. You love it. I've not, mate. Who is it? My pal on the tubes. Why can't... Aaron Short. Aaron Short Music. I think that's right. Yeah, he's did quite a bit with Cole Clark, I think, and he's the acoustic guy. I'm not a massive acoustic guy. I used to be, but not so much now. But yeah, he swears by them. Never tried one. Would love to check one out. I've heard only good things. Lindsay, so now, mate, what about Guitar Summit? Yes, I'm all booked for Guitar Summit. I've got the accommodation and flight sorted. So we'll see you there, mate. I take it you're going, yeah? Surfer Tone, what the heck is going on here? This is what's going on, mate. You are getting made a moderator. So if you see people that are moderators here, mostly they'll have guitar channels, and they can put their links in the description now if you want, and you can check out the channels, because we like to support each other here. Marsha, you wish you had a chance to play a Cole Clark. They are way out of my budget, I think, but they sound epic. There we go. And Willis Taylor, you checked out Cole Clark, but prefer the two Matins you also tried out. There we go. Can't go wrong with a Yamaha, though I've tried one with built-in chorus. Yeah, so you've never tried one. When I bought one, I thought to myself, is this just a gimmick? Will I use this or not? Will I ever use this? And Not too often, to be honest with you. I like the sound of it as is, without any extra stuffs. But it's cool to have. Usually I'll put it on with, what do you call it? When I'm showing someone the guitar, it's usually like, check this out. And then I play it for a bit and then they have a shot. And that's usually it. Other than that, don't really use it. I used to do, being an acoustic duo, me and my mate who sings. And we used to have a residency in this pub every Sunday doing like a open mic thing. But we would play most of the night. And yeah, it would have been handy in that environment, but I got it after that. Anywho. Can't go wrong with a Yamaha, though you've never tried. Yeah, there we go, what there. Yamaha makes everything, says Poo Ninja, and it's all good stuff. You trust the triple pitchfork? Yes, indeed. Willis Taylor, you're getting a Maton Performer acoustic steel string. That sounds awesome, mate. Is Maton an Australian brand? Because I know Tommy Emmanuel uses them as well, doesn't he? Are they Australian? Probably. Serge Verdone, now you have to wake up early to see me. Not at all, mate, because this is just a kind of one-off. I might do them on Sundays, I might do them anytime. There's no rhyme or reason to these on this channel. I'm just going to go live whenever. And I think going forward, I don't even know if I'll advertise it. Like, I wanted the first one to see, first one to kind of do a bit better. So I put a post up on this channel and on the main channel and on Patreon, just to sort of give it a wee push. Let the algorithm know who we are, what goes on here, that kind of thing, you know what I mean? But after that, I think I'll just keep it small. I'm not really bothered about growing this channel. The whole point in this channel is to grow the main channel. Right, Marsha T, you're an acoustic player at heart, first and foremost, but you love all guitars. You're very eclectic in your musical and guitar taste. Good on you, that's like to hear. Willis Taylor, you're getting a piccolo next. Now, knowing you, you'll be getting an actual piccolo, won't you? Like an actual, is that right, or is that right? Or I don't know how it goes, but because I know you play the flute. Flautist, is that right? Or are you getting a piccolo acoustic, which is also known as a ukulele. Fun for fun. Paul Crane, it's got an internal mic and a piezo one can blend. Ah, interesting. Yeah, my, well, it wasn't quite the same. I had the Epiphone EJ200 CE Super Jumbo, and that had the piezo and the shadow pickup on like the last fret. You could blend them, that was kind of cool, but still never as good as micing up. Fishman and LR Bags makes really great natural sounding acoustic pickups. Everything else is just quacky. Yeah, I mean, even then. David Baby, see if you can dig out the Who is John Cordy documentary. Is that real? Right, let's see if you can find that. Cheers, mate. Wait a minute, we jumped. Where did we get to there? Beery. You're not sure if it's still on his channel, but it was amazing. Right, I will have to have a look for that. Cheers, mate. Fretless, you're saving up for an LR Bags to replace the Taylor expression system. See if that makes a difference. Mic it, mate. But yeah, it might do. Search for Tone. You're just saying hello, everybody. Good on you, mate. Blue Ridge Ranger. Wow, missed the notification. Don't worry, mate. Thanks for coming, by the way. But brand new channel, and it's going to take a while for the algorithm to know who we are, if at all. It might not even do anything. So this is not the main channel, mate. This is a second channel. I launched it Thursday on the normal live stream. So I've just come up for a wee random one, just to see what it's all about. Does anyone need the second channel explained? Does everybody know about the second channel? And once I get to the end of the comments here, which is soon, I've got an idea for something we could do for a bit of fun. Hold on. Right. Lamb's in. How you doing, Lammy? Oh, right. Look, if you want to see real live streams, check out the Lamb. Getting added as a moderator, adding as a moderator here, and he could put his link into the chat. Best live streams on the internet, hands down. Just pure entertainment. He plays, he sings, he dances, he juggles. He does interactive games like duck races, where you can win things like the Lamb Duck Race winner's mug, but only if you win a duck race. This mic is not attached, that's something else. But There you go. Excellent mug, by the way. It's a great mic holder. Anywho, yeah, check out his live streams. He's Saturday night. I missed you last night, mate, because I was playing a wedding. Where do we get to there? The lamb, you made it. Lamb is this AI Steve? This is AI Steve. What? You'll abuse the power of the blue spanner. Poo Ninja, I don't know whether to take you seriously or not. I don't know whether to give you the mod stats or not. Let me know what's the best thing to do here. Keep me real. Keep me right, sorry. Who did I just see there? Cushman's in. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Cushman also has a channel. Let's get him modded up. There you go. We want to mod up the channels and we want to support each other. If anybody really wants to be a mod, just say. We'll mod you up. Lot of haze and hellos, great stuff. Stevie Mac asking about puppies on a live stream. What channel is this? Puppies? Is this pickups we're talking about? I don't know what happened there. Oh, was that about the dog? Right, okay, yeah. Someone else asked Marsha about our doggy. I almost remembered his name there. It's gone. I do know it, I promise. Lots of hellos, great stuff. It's clearly an animal. We'll have a dog and a lamb. There we go. Cushman, what's a good brand for a good quality classical guitar? Cordoba, Almira. If you mean Admira, then yes, both of them are good. And once again, Yamaha. Yamaha, Cordoba, Admira. What are other good ones? Oh, it's doing the thing where it's following me. Hold on. I didn't ask to be followed. I'm supposed to do that if I want to be. No, no, let's zoom in. No! Oh no, I need to clear my nose there. I'll sort that in a minute. Right, sorry. No, I didn't want to do that. This makes it. There we go. We should be locked in now. Sorry. Right. Where do we get to there? Yeah, well, I would say for classical, either of these, there's probably more high-end ones that I would know. I'm assuming Taylor and Martin probably make them too. Never checked. I don't think they have like a big reputation for making nylon string guitars, but the Admiras are good. Yes. Excuse me. Sorry, right, where do we get to there? Maton is very much Aussie. Yes, I thought so. Thanks, mate, for clarifying. Hold on, where do we get to there? The Lamb, your Yamaha acoustic has played great for 15 years now, never faltered. I've not looked after it either. It's played tons of acoustic gigs and it was about 400 quid. Yeah, mate, same here. And I think we have an almost identical one. I've got the FGTA one. Don't know when I got this actually. Will the serial number help? I can't even see a serial number. It'll be in here, won't it? Nope, no serial number. It's fake. It's a fake Yamaha. It'll be somewhere. Anywho. Yeah, mate. Yamaha. Can't go wrong. Maton is a straight up. Yeah. Steve was testing our loyalty to see who would show up. Not at all. Not at all. I did promote this one. Quite a bit. Paul Vanova, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming in. Also, speaking of piccolos, you also play ukulele. Yeah, me too. Great fun. Billis has also got a ukulele. You just need to learn how to play it. It's just a wee guitar, mate. It's a wee guitar capoed on the 5th fret, the top 4 strings. There you go. Just your chord names are different. So like a D is a G and all that kind of jazz. Shape. Right, where do we get to here? Whoops! Why does it keep jumping? It annoys me when it does that. Don't mention anything about pairs of shorts, mind. Is that about the shorts thing? It could be. Right, where are we at? Huey, that's his name, thank you. And the Lamb is so grateful for all the support, of course. It's because everybody knows that the Lamb's live stream is the best. This is it. If you don't know about the Lamb's live stream, you've never checked out, seriously, check out on Saturday. What time, mate? It'd be good if somebody could, actually, I know that Searching for Tone knows what time it is in your time zone. Searching for Tone, could you let us know what time the Lambs live stream is in your time zone? Because I think that'll probably cover some of the US, maybe? I don't know how it works. And I believe, I can't even remember the UK time. Sorry, Lammy, keep me right for the UK time as well. Robbie's saying the new time is rather difficult for me, right in the middle of Saturday afternoon. Dolly and I still try to catch you as much as possible, yeah. The Lamb, regarding IR on acoustic, yeah, you got the TC Impulse, which has a few acoustic IRs. You were quite positively surprised how it works, yeah. You know what, Paul? Also check out Aaron Short Music's channel. He's did a lot on the Tone Dexter, where he uses IRs for acoustic, and he gets it sounding absolutely amazing. I think he does some kind of blend thing. Sounds so good. Okay. Trans acoustic is nice. Mine's probably a little older. It predates the TA. It's the FGX with cutaway. Ah, have you got a cutaway? Nice. I do like a cutaway. Anyway, what is Yari's budget brand? Alvarez. Oh yeah, they make some nice, cheaper classical guitars. I know Alvarez, but I didn't know that. What's Yari? Is that a big brand I don't know? I don't know then. You wouldn't mind having a Yamaha like that. The trans acoustic model also looks so awesome. Yeah, they're pretty great. 5 hours behind New York City. Thank you for letting us know. You'll go out of whack when the clocks change. Got you. LA is 8 hours behind. Oh, that's quite a big difference. I suppose it's the opposite side of the continent, isn't it? Nuno Pyers, is there any guitar you tried that you hated? Yeah, quite a lot. Hated is a hard one. Hated is a strong word as well, isn't it? But I know what I like and what I don't like, and it's changed over the years as well, but I generally don't like really flat radius fretboards and thin necks. I also don't like rosewood or any kind of porous necks. I like maple, roasted maple, and a more curved radius. It's very important to me. The neck is quite important, but it has to pass the looks test first. That's not true. You know what? Looks are super duper important, but it does have to pass the neck spec test. A lot of times I'll see really cool looking guitars online or people reviewing them and think, oh, that looks amazing. Like, who was it? Andy Guitar Geek recently did, what was it? Because I'm always interested in budget strats, especially HSS ones. And he did a brand that I've known for years and they've kind of got new stuff out. What is it again? Crafter. Crafter strats. And I was like, oh, that looks good. It's got the neck heel adjust. HSS, kind of ticking all the boxes. I think it was roasted maple. Looks great. Straight onto the website to check the fretboard radius. 14 inch. That's it out. So even though it looked really good, it's a no-go. So there you go. Neck is the most important for me. I can't think though, Nuno, if there's anything that I've hated. Usually anything that's like really poorly set up, I might have made judgments on them before I knew about the power of a setup and how you can get most things playing pretty good. Unless there's some massive problem like a warped neck or something. Time change always messes you since we don't change at the same time. Good point. 11 AM in Arizona. Thank you, Frank Thomas, for letting us know. Did I know you were in Arizona? Nice. Thanks for coming, mate. Did I miss you coming in? I might have. Okay. Excuse me, right. Where did we get to there? What was Robbie F saying? Oh, you were speaking of Search for Tone. But you're saying that your body is now trained for a 4 AM wake up. Wow. That sounds almost healthy. The Lamb, you think your next purchase may be an acoustic. You really fancy a 12 fret acoustic. They have a real special sound. Really? Nice. I've never looked at them. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know why you would need any more than 12 frets, especially if it's not got a cutaway. Interesting. Will Taylor, you've been very fussy with higher end acoustic steel string guitars. You kind of have to be, don't you? Because whatever the sound is, you're pretty much stuck with it. It's not like you can change pickups and, well, I mean you can, but I mean the actual acoustic sound of it. But you can't change pickups and pedals and amps. Okay, you can, but you know what I mean? It's just not the same. It doesn't have as much of an effect as... No, that's not right. It does have as much of an effect. But the whole sort of appeal of an acoustic is that it just is its sound in the room. It doesn't need anything else. So its acoustic sound is very important. That's what I was trying to say. There we go. All these countries need to do away with changing the time thing or get on the same page and do it at once. That's it. Apparently in the UK, we have to change our time, the whole of the UK, and apparently it's Scotland's fault. Many, many years ago, we complained that it was too dark or something. So can we change the time, please? So I think that's what happened. It's our fault. Malachi, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming in. Top of the morning to you, mate. Everyone else, thanks for coming, mate. Much appreciated. Richard Sheehan's here. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming in. Wilson Jones, you're off. Right, have a good one, mate. Thanks for coming in. I don't know if I missed you coming in. Wait a minute, I've just realised that I've had top chat on instead of live chat. Sorry, Wilson, if you mentioned anything before and I missed you. I've just realised a load of comments were missing. See, on this end for streaming, we get to see either live chat, which is every comment, or top chat, which is whatever YouTube decides is more important. I don't know how that works, but I've always got it on live chat so I can see everything, but I had it on top chat there. So sorry if I missed some comments. Apologies. Because I'm just here to hang out. That's what it's all about. And sorry, Wilson Jones, if I missed you, mate. But have a good one. Thanks for coming. It's 9 AM for you. Where are you, Malachi? Northern Vermont. Nice one, mate. Nuno, you live in a place where there isn't much choice of guitars to try in store, so you had to get what you wanted online and just pray I would like it. The LTH 1001. Is that LTD? You love it. Nice. Is that what it is, the LTD, mate? Like ESP kind of thing? Ibanez RG8, though, you wish you could have tried it before, honestly. Did you have experience with 8 strings before, or was that the first one? This is so weird. Breakfast with Steve. There you go, mate. Oh, 12th fret refers to where the neck meets the body. Extends this to... All right, I see. What is mine's? Oh yeah, it's about 15 there. 14, 15. Right, got you, mate. I thought you meant it just had 12 frets. It shows how much I know about acoustics. Or anything. Right, I've almost caught up. Steve, you think you tried to tell you earlier, but you probably missed it. You said I was reading out of order. Whoops, at least you realised it. There you go. Sorry about that. We're sorted now. Excellent. Right, here's what I thought we could do for fun. Why not? I mean, this won't be relevant to all of you, but for some of you, I might do this on the main channel as well for a live stream. But I was thinking, asking, you know what, I'm just looking at the chat here. It probably won't work here. Nah, it's not going to work. There's only about 3 people that this would be relevant to. But I was going to ask, where does your username come from? But it looks like for most people here, it's your actual name. But for a lot of people here, there's the Lamb, searching for tone. There's Poo Ninja. Maybe I'll save this for the main channel, but it'll be a good topic for another time. Look, there's Blue Ridge Ranger. Cushman. Might have an idea what that is. Hozzer. Yeah, you get the idea. So maybe we could do that one time. We could explain our usernames. Maybe we'll save that for another time when we've got more random usernames in here. Nuno Pyers. It was your first 8-string, but I tried an 8-string before, even though I upgraded some stuff on it. I would go with a 7-string only today for sure. Yeah, I've got an 8-string as well, and I very rarely play it. I got it for teaching a pupil who has now left school. Harley Benton it was. Is it good? I've got no point of reference on what to compare it to, but it was good. It was the LTD, got you, mate. IMA 640, it's your initials, right, mate? There you go. Thank you. Poo Ninja. My name was created from a misheard lyric on the Henning Polly livestream concert of Aaron English. Really? Nice. What was it before that? Awesome. Should we play some guitar? I don't know. Anybody got any guitar questions or anything? I don't know what to do here. We're just hanging. Is this boring? Is the backing track make I could play another track, do some acoustic stuff. You want a guitar lesson? What we'll do? I don't know what to do. Hanging out on the streets. We'll tell you what's coming on the channel. Right, here's the thing, right? We're at, it's telling me I think we've got 21 viewers, is that right? How many viewers do we have? Here's a good username. AKA, so also known as Snug Drawerson. So me and some buddies were in a band, I'm assuming that was, in college called Wedgie Patrol. Love it. And we came up with stage names. You were Snug Drawerson. Right, okay. Drawers on. Right, got you now. Right, okay. Dennis, the lead singer, was Skid Markson. And Ben, the drummer, was Snap Waistband. That's amazing. I love that, mate. See, getting this little bit of extra information helps. Paul Crane, Steve, how's your Jazzmaster going? It's here. It's right here. I don't play it too much. Whoops. I've got a video still to make about a new trem that's going on this. Not a new trem, sorry, a new bridge. I need to get around to that. I've got so much stuff to catch up on content-wise, but that is on the list. In fact, I was supposed to be filming a load of stuff today, but I never did. I also want to try nines on it, and I think if I can put nines on it with the new bridge, which is apparently possible, there's a chance I'll probably play it more. There we go. Right, me, myself and I, some real unique username. You have one account but two logins. Don't ask how. You tried to merge into one. Wait a minute. Right, okay, this actually does explain it. You have one account but two logins. I don't understand how that works either. So right, okay, that makes sense. Kinda. Blue Ridge Ranger, your name comes from a John Fogerty solo album. See, I would never have known that, just in case I missed the question on your main channel. Nice one. This is cool. This is very interesting. Poo Ninja has retracted something. What has he retracted? Right, so I'm noticing that we're at, someone says 23 viewers. Right, here's what I'm going to do. This might fail terribly. I'll tell you in a second. Right, hold on. I need to go grab something. Everybody calm down. Hold on. Can you stop? Right, here we go. Right. Whoops. This has been sitting here for a couple of weeks. I was going to do an unboxing video, but put it over here. If I can get to 30 viewers, I know that no one here has any control of how many viewers there are, but if we do get to 30 viewers, I'll unbox that now. If we get to 30 viewers, we're only 4 away. Maybe we should just keep changing the goalposts because we're up to 26 now. Right. Oh, actually, what's David Beebe? Remind me what time you're going live at because I don't want to tread on your toes. Right. Malachi, you used to be Ghost Lad 1. That's right. I remember that until you were hacked by someone. Boo. Bad hackers. You tried to come up with a name but couldn't think of a really unique one. Right, okay, that explains the second half. Awesome. Paul Vinova, you do some photography and drone work and sometimes do the odd job, so use this name as advertisement. Alright, so that's not, does Vinova mean something? I don't know what that means. Does that mean something? Is that like a camera thing? I'm stupid, see? Poo Ninja, I don't think I can pronounce it correctly because all I hear is Poo Ninja. But that's a Luo phrase that means can hear what I say. You've lost me, mate. I'm sorry, I'm not following this. An alternative was also all good names taken. Kind of describe itself. That also works, mate. Nice. Paul Crane, you just got a stay trim bridge for your bass 6. It's wonderful. Nice one, mate. Good on you. Paul Vanova, when I seen Rick Beato's video on string gauge, I let go of my ego and dropped from 10s to 9s. Best decision I've made in guitar. Yeah, I love 9s. Although I wasn't 100% convinced with the Beato video. Even although it was an entertaining video, I felt like I mean, they were using a lot of gain and distortion, but they were saying they couldn't hear the difference, and they were all kind of, it felt like, what's that thing called? It's not a placebo thing. It's kind of like almost like a gang mentality where, oh no, we're at 30 viewers. That means I need to unbox that guitar. Right, I'll do it in a minute, I promise. I need to catch up because I've just noticed that budget guitar shows came in. I need to make them a mod, but I need to catch up. Hello, by the way, Johnny, once we get to you. We're almost there. Yeah, it seemed like they were all just kind of convincing each other and then convincing us, but the sound, I'm not so sure. All right, we're down to 29 again. It's not happening. So we're just, Willis Taylor, what time are you going until, Steve? Great question. This is, I was thinking about this. This stream ends once it's over. That's it. There's no time. There's no plans, no time. I'm just going to keep going. Just having fun. Unless David, in fact, I won't go any longer than David Baby starts. He might start at 3 or he might start at 3:30. Jams and drams. So check that out after this. There he is, Budget Guitar Show. He is live tonight also. Hello, mate. Right, thanks for coming in, mate, and let's make you a mod. Don't forget to put your link in the chat. Budget Guitar Show, Johnny, great channel. All the budget gear with a punk rock edge. Oi, oi, mate. And he is on at 6 PM tonight. Is it 6 or 7, mate? It used to be 6, didn't it? Remind me. I always watch it as well. Always there in the chat. Right, where did we get to there? Steve Mack saying the Jazzy's got the wrong neck. It's got the right neck, mate. It's the right neck. 6 hour live for the launch. That sounds about right, doesn't it, mate? We'll go with that. AKA snug drawers on. Snug drawer. Oh, mate. I'm just, see how much of a difference this has made to my enjoyment of your username by getting the backstory. Our last performance, we added another guitarist who was ripped briefly, but we were a power trio at heart. I love this. Thank you so much for sharing this, mate. This is brilliant. Excellent. Oh boy, a package, yes indeed. We've got a package to 30 now and we're done. See, we need to be at 30. It's at 30. You're at 30. It's at 30. Yeah, it's kind of 30, but it's not anymore. Is there really 30? It's telling me 28. I'll take your word for it. Right, next time I see this, my thing going from 28 up to 30, we'll unbox it, right? I promise. And I'll even try and use the tracking on the camera, right? I'll probably go wrong, but we'll try it out. Any guesses what it is? Any guesses what we've got here? Yeah, we dropped the 27. I knew it. Right. Yes, Budget Guitar, you're also live tonight. Yes, mate. I've put you in. We've modded you up. Sorry, I was just needing to get caught up there. Somebody said something about Yoshi there. Where was that? There we go. Is that how Yoshi gets home? What? I maybe missed something there. Right. Where did we get to there? Robbie F used to be Rob F, but then somebody else with that name started to show up in your live stream, so I adopted your childhood name, and now Robbie F. Nice one, mate. That works. I do remember you as Rob F as well, actually. 3:30 hour time for BB. Right, there you go then. We're going on until 3:30 max. It might end earlier than that. Right. Echo chamber. Yes. Echo chamber. That's what I was looking for. Me, myself, and I. Thank you. Yeah, that's how I felt of it. Rick B's convinced you to start playing with 8s. Now you've got 9s on your 24 Mustang, 8s on your LP, and 7s on your Strats. Oh, go on yourself, mate. 7s on your Strats. Wow. I think I would actually be able to do vibrato bends with 7s. Stay the course. Thank you, mate. Whoops. Where do we get there? The Lamb says there's definitely a difference. Your telly is by far at its best with 9s. and I've got 9s on your single cut, and it really needs 10s to play its best. Yeah, playability, but sound. They weren't talking about the playability, they were talking about the sound on that video. I think. I mean, I don't think there's any doubt about the playability. Although some people do prefer a bit more resistance. 9s is perfect for me, but I like 9.5 on a Les Paul scale. 10s is still a bit much. You know what I really love? I think my favourite ever string tension is 9s on a 25.5-inch scale, tuned to E flat. That has just got the perfect tension. See if I can get E standard to feel like that on any gauge. I'd be loving that. But I've tried 9.5s, that doesn't do it. Excuse me. Okay, Budget Guitar Show has put his link into the chat. Good on you, mate. Foi du. That's the shared delusion. Yeah, well, look, I'm not saying it's a delusion. It might be that. That was just how I felt about it. What do you think about it? I don't know. Who's going to argue with Rick Beato? Although, I did plan on making a video on this channel, like a reaction video, because they seem to do well, about Rick's, not his latest video, but one of his recent ones where he did a clickbaity title, which he doesn't usually do. Well, a negative one. This artist on Spotify sucks. And then you go into it and he says, there's this new guy on Spotify, I think his name was something like Eli Mercer or something. And he says, I can tell you why his music sucks, because I created him. He's an AI music thing. And then he goes on to tell you how he created it with an AI for the visual to get the face, the image of him. And then he talked about how he used another AI to get the music generated, and he gave the prompts. And then he lets you hear the two prompts. And in my eyes, I think the songs were brilliant. I mean, you could tell there's some AI-ness to the vocal, but AI is just so much better now at making songs than it was like last month. It's incredible. It's ridiculous. So good. But yeah, you know what? I might do a live stream about this in the future. It seems late to the party, but I've got some kind of new thoughts on it. And it's probably a little bit of a hot take, different from what most people are saying about it, I think. Because I think most musicians are talking from a place of fear of becoming obsolete. And I don't think like that. Anyway. Fretless, play on words. Your channel is about not worrying about being a guitar god, just enjoy playing. How can you argue with that? That's brilliant, mate. Love it. Makes sense to me. Whoops. Where did we get to there? The chat jumps sometimes, very annoying. Paul Vanova, box of plectrums. You've missed it, mate. 30 now. It's a new Spirit, it's a bass. 30 now. I'm still seeing 28. He meant is Yoshi that case? No, she's not. Robo Lands Vids. Nice chilled stream, mate. Currently enjoying a G&T while it chucks it down with rain here in this corner of Essex. All the best in the new channel. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks for coming in. Enjoy your G&T, mate. Sounds like bliss. 30 watching. Right, okay, if I've got 30 watching, you know what? Can we get 31 just to be safe? I know you can't do anything, but if someone else comes in. Is it left-handed? Is it a left-handed screwdriver? I didn't want to give any spoilers, mate, but it might be. It might be a left-handed screwdriver. Fretless, can you link your channel? Yeah, get the channels linked in. If I've left anybody, please let me know. Just the way the guitar is wrapped looks like a little human. Ah, I swear I've seen one dumped in the Hudson Sopranos. Right, okay, got you. Yes, you know what, actually? I'm a little bit worried about how it's wrapped, because it's just like, it's not a proper box. Like you say, it's like a human. It's just kind of like thrown together. It's an eBay purchase, used. I'm going to try and get a couple of videos out of it. Richard Sheehan, you've moved to 7s after getting pain in your left elbow and the problem has cleared up as a result. Oh, nice one. Great to hear you got a fix, mate. Oh, chat keeps moving. Very annoying. Auto harp. Right, I'm seeing 29 now here, so we're almost there. Right, I'm seeing 30 now. Right, let's do it. I want to be caught up. Right, okay. Sorry, I'm just going to have to rush through the chat. Right, let's do a wee unboxing. Why not? Let's see how it goes. Should be fun. Right, I'll get my scissors. Voila. Right, we've lost the scissors. Unboxing's cancelled. Oh no, there they are. Right, hold on a minute. So let's try, bear with me. I need to make some space here. I've got too many guitars kicking about. Let's put that there. Let's move all this out of the way. Oakley dokley. Right, we'll move that and we'll move this. Okay, right. I'll do the camera tracking thing. This will be fun. This will be fun. Right, let me do, how do I activate this again? Yeah, I do this. Now it should follow me. I'm going to head over here. Oh, that's the light. It's quite bright, isn't it? I'll see if I can get that out of the shot in a minute. Can I get that out of the shot? Right, maybe if I just come like over here, that's what I'll do. Right, I don't even know where to start unboxing this. I've found a weakness area, so we'll try here. Right, so, any guesses? I'm actually a bit worried. Ah. Right, don't worry, this is a live unboxing, so it's going to go wrong. And it's going to take ages, and it's going to be really awkward. Right, there we go. I've got my thumb stuck in the scissors. Ah, there we go, right. Right, we're getting the coat off. Almost. There we go. What do you think? This is what I ordered. A cardboard box that looks like a guitar box. Right. Something's fell. What was that? Nothing important. Okay, how do we do this? Wow. I don't understand how this is working. It's quite random. I'm going to try and go in the bottom. We'll go in the bottom. This was a bad idea. Is anybody still here? I might have cut my finger. I found an entrance. We're in the bottom. Ah! Oh, and there's an extra box in here as well. What is going on? This was a bad idea. No, not more boxes. Have you ever noticed that when people sell you things on eBay and they decide that as well as giving you your guitar, they think, you know what? Would you mind doing my cardboard recycling for me as well? And they just put all their cardboard recycling in the box too. Oh no, you're not going to believe it. There's another box. I'm so glad I didn't do an unboxing video of this on the channel. Right. There we go. Right. We've got the second jacket off. Actually, that was the armour. Now we're down to this. We're getting closer. What? Ah. We're getting close to a headstock reveal. Jings. Man, if there was 30 in the chat, I bet there isn't now. Right. Okay. I'm going to start focusing on getting this open, right? So I'm going to go quiet for a minute while I concentrate. Talk amongst yourself. I can almost see a guitar. Right, so I was worried about this not being well packed enough. Now I'm annoyed at how well packed it is. Right, we are getting so close to unveiling a guitar. Now, before anybody gets too excited, it's a used guitar, it's an old guitar, it's not something fancy and new, and I've got a feeling you've definitely seen one of these and you might have strong opinions, either loving or hating them. But I thought this would be good for a video and for a mod project. Have I got any guesses yet? It's not an Enya. Guy packs one guitar per day. This is unbelievable. Seriously, come on. If anybody's starting a YouTube channel and they're wondering about how you should do unboxings, right, look, we're getting some clues now. Any takers? Paul Vanova says a Squier. Correct. It's a Squier. A very particular Squier. You might see it before I do. Oh, does anybody recognise it? Come on, we're getting there now. There's a body. What? Oh. Wow. We'll have a guitar. Do we know it? Do we know this one? Not quite a Stage Master, but almost the same. It's pretty much the same thing. What way do I put this? Because it's a reverse headstock. There we go. Yes, it's a reverse headstock. I have cut my finger, that's annoying. Right, okay. Right, let's talk about it. Wait a minute, the camera can't find me. There we go, hello, hi there. Right, we're going to stop you again in a minute. Let's stop you about, could you follow me down here? Follow me down here, come here. There you go, and then I'm going to do this. Heh. And then I'm going to move back up again. Nice. Okay, so we got it. Let's change to this camera. Okay, so the Squier Showmaster, I don't know, has anybody ever had one of these before? It's not a mid-80s, I believe this one is 2004. Oh no, 2002. Nice, it's a decent weight. It's not too heavy, it's heavy-ish. So, there's a couple of reasons I got this one, right? One is, I'm really liking this. Well, I'll tell you why I got it in a minute, right? But I had one of these before, like maybe about 5-6 years ago, and I did a total deep dive, this is before the channel, on these models, because there's a lot of differences in how they're made, how they were made over the years, some made in China, some made in Indonesia, etc. So this is the best one in my opinion, and the one that I got before, because this particular one has the little bit of a contoured heel joint, and most of the other ones don't. Yep, Squier Showmaster. This one's made in Indonesia. Actually, some might have been Korean made, I'm not sure. Good rosewood fretboard mate, yeah, well, this is actually one of the things that's coming off, but we'll get to that shortly. So, a couple of reasons I got this, right? Basically, this guitar that I love, the Charvel DK22. I absolutely love this guitar. Love everything about its features and whatnot, but I just don't like the neck. I don't like the neck at all. And if you look at the neck pocket on this, like a replacement neck is pretty much out of the question, or at least going to be very difficult to do. Also don't love the pickups on this. And I'm not playing it, so I'm thinking I might need to move this one on. But only if I can get a replacement. So, this guitar has one job, and that is to be the replacement of that guitar. And I think I will be able to change the neck on this one a lot easier. And I've also already got a new neck for it, so it's going to be a mod project. But alongside that, I also want to do my take on the Nuno's new guitar that I did a video about. So look at this. Isn't this just like a kind of N4, but with HSH, reverse headstock and blue? It's kind of N4-ish, isn't it? With a 2-point trim, so it's basically everything I would want from an N4, but kind of my style. So, I have ordered from China a bit of a risk, like one of these eBay, AliExpress type of deals. I've got a roasted maple reverse headstock neck coming from this with a 9.5 inch board. So I'm going to mod it, but the other video that I want to do about this is just basically about, what do you call it? Yeah, the other thing I want to do about this guitar is a video on just like the history of these guitars, because they're cool. And I'm also going to pose the question, is it about time Squier brought these back? Because I think it is. Because they're really cool guitars. Is it in tune? Whoa. Turning the wrong one already. Oh, got a little bit of fluff in that nut slot. That's why it's buzzing. So yeah, I'm going to change the pickups and all that jazz. So like the Charvel, I'd like the pickups to be white. Take the mount ring off of this, and I'm going to do two like almost EVH stripes across here, maybe a lighter blue or a pink or a white or something, not a white, to be like the new Nuno one. I think that'll be cool. What do you think? So that's what's going on with that. That's a big spoiler for you here. Maybe that's what happens on these live streams. Is that what happens here? It might be. So there you go. I think that's cool. Was that a fun unboxing? Even though I cut my finger? Anywho, right. Sorry, I missed so much chat there during the unboxing. Did anybody say anything super important? You're supposed to cut away from yourself, Steve. Didn't your mum teach you that kind of stuff? Probably. Live unboxings on camera are always different. There's a lot of things that you would do normally in real life, but as soon as the camera's on and people are watching, you do things a little bit differently. It's a weird phenomenon. It's a bit of a rough old job in the packing. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that was a nightmare. But it was really well packed. Excellent. Really keen to check this out, and I want to try that new neck on it. I might even see if I can tune it and give it a wee polish and do a wee jam on it. Try that. I've got a bit of time left. I've got another 40 minutes-ish. There's what's going on. 1,000,000 boxes containing a cola cube. Cello, harmonica, musical unboxing. Like a Russian doll. It's a lot of... Right, okay, I'm catching up to see how far back we are now. You fear that a cocoon would not protect any instrument from UPS. We don't get too much UPS in the UK. We do get some, but yeah. Yodel's the one I worry about here. Not an Enya, right, we're getting caught up here. It's a reverse headstock, yes. Is it a junker? Hopefully not. Hope I don't make it a junker. Squier with a big headstock, yes. There we go. Nice fire, that's a bit different. Showmaster, yeah, nice one. It's a Showmaster, yeah. So has anybody ever had a Showmaster before? Watch out, your hand's not getting stuck. Cool idea, thought the same thing. Reminds you of an Ibanez with a Squier headstock, yes. New Czech Chinese neck. Yeah. Absolutely Squier should bring those back, yeah. You're going to strip the finish like Nuno. See, I did think about it, but I don't know if I can. I did a refinish before and it's not fun. It's not fun taking a poly finish off, but maybe, because you know what, one of the things is, see, compared to the Charvel there, the Charvel is such a beautiful electric striking blue. This is a much darker blue, but I think with the white pickups and the roasted maple neck, see how that looks first? Oh, wait a minute, what's going on with that trim? Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. Right, we've got an issue here. Look at the trim, the angle of it. Can you see that? Look at this bottom edge of the humbucker and then the angle of this trim. That's no good, but to be fair, I was planning on replacing the trim anyway. I was going to put a Goto on it, so it's more like the Charvel. That's a bummer, and you know what? We've got a bit of a... Wait a minute, let's try this. Yeah, it's really obvious there's an angle on that trim, and look, something's happened here. No, it's at this side. See the paint? It's come away a little bit there, yeah. So it looks like something's happened here. But I was going to replace the trim anyway, but this might end up having to be a refinish because of that now. Not ideal. See how it goes. See how it goes. But anyway, that's a risk. I don't think it was expensive, maybe like 160 quid or something. The lamb, you'll possibly still have to drill the neck. I suggest using threaded brass inserts and bolts. Best neck joint you'll ever have. It should be standard, to be honest. Fender's method sucks. Yes, you know what? I got hip to that a couple of years ago. I've never had a guitar with it, but one of my pals, who's a bass player, mentioned this before, and one of the local techs here as well, he got him to do it. So he does it. So I might get him to do that. Those aren't bridge posts, they are just screws. Yeah, I thought that as well, but like I said, I had one of these like about 5-6 years ago and thought the same thing, but it's a standard. That is actually what they use for the Showmasters. Just the Phillips head screw thing. Yeah, you would put a top mounted Floyd Rose double lock and trim instead of the traditional 2-point trim. A lot of people might, but nah, that's not for me. I mean, it would make it more Nuno, but I want to make it more my thing. And this is the best trim I've ever tried on a guitar, the Goto 510, and I've put it on like another 2 or 3 guitars since that. I talk about this all the time. Like this, for example. My #1 Jet Baby has the Goto 510 trim. It's just so good. You could do like almost, not that I do, but you could do dive bomby type actions and it stays in tune. It's so responsive and kind of spongy. It's very Floyd-esque, but yeah, just super stable. For a 2-point, it's amazing. Anywho, is it a ringer? What is a ringer? What is a ringer? Go with the flow. Bum Cratch Watchco, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming in. Hello to you. Happy new channel. Thank you, mate. Are the posts okay, or has one of them moved or ripped out? Well, it looks like it's definitely moved. I'll have to investigate it further. I'll probably just strip the whole guitar. Not the paint, but like take it all apart and then see what we're left with. But it's not a good sign. I don't know what's happened there. But you know what? If someone's did this because of some maybe neck issue, like a twisted neck or something, I'm not really caring too much because I'm going to change the neck anyway. Like I said before, I don't like a rosewood. So we've got a roasted maple coming. Yeah. So that's what's going down there. I'm excited about it. Looking at other picks, they're definitely not the posts. The proper ones have a hex top for height adjusting, not a posi drive. Lamy, you'll definitely find other ones that have got these posts, 100%, because the one I had before had them, and I've also seen pictures of them having these too. Unless, for some miraculous reason, I've ended up with the same one back that I sold many moons ago. But I think that's not the case. But yeah, no, those are the posts. Well, shall we internet it? Will we internet it? Right. Let's see if we can internet it. Right, hold on. I don't know if I can do this. Let's see. I'll have to go with this, I think. Oh wait, hold on. I'll do that in a minute. Right, we're going to get the internet on. We're going to try to do the internet. Because there's time for stuff like this. Right, what's it called? Squier. Whoops. Squier. Showmaster, I'll just go bridge posts. That'll do. Right, bear with me. Right, we'll check something else in a minute, but hold on. We'll go images. Oh, let's go back. Right, I'm going to see if I can add this to my screen. Sorry, I'm really bad at this kind of stuff. I know I'm in the corner. I'm trying to add it. Everybody calm down. Right, properties. Window capture. I think that's what I want. Here we go. Right, can we see this? Okay. Hopefully we can see this. Right, see if I can make my screen bigger here. How do I do that? Like this. There we go. Right, this probably isn't the best description. Oh, there's someone selling one, and that actually does look like it. Oh, it's a hardtail, right, okay. Right, what images? Let's see what we can find. Now, here's just a picture of the guitar. What's this got? That says 2004, so mine's the 2002, and they do change depending on, yeah, you're right, Lamy, that is definitely a, yep, that's a hex one. Hold on. Whoops. Right, let's try another one. Here's one. Oh, someone's modded this because it's got different knobs, but let's have a wee look. I'm not going to be able to get in close enough to this, am I? No. Sorry. Squier talk. Can we get into that? That looks too small of a picture as well. We're interneting here. We are interneting. Is that a better picture? That's an 800 by 800. See if we can zoom in on this one. So I suppose it depends on what year. What does this say? Come on. 2005. So this is more likely going to have the posts again, isn't it? Oh wait, we can. Pretty terrible picture, but that looks like it has the hex key as well. Is that the same one? This is a different one. This is 2004 as well, so that's probably going to be the same. Right, maybe I'll just search 2002 because that's what this one is. What is this? What is this? What's cobalt blue? Ah, I can't see that. It's hard to tell. Oh, that does say 2002, yeah, and it looks like it. You probably can't see it from here, but it does look to me like it's the hex ones. Anywho, just hardtail, it's simple. Never. Yeah, we'll look to that Badlands one, mate. Yeah, but different years. It looks like they have different specs. Let me just type in 2002 just to see. I don't know why I'm doing this because I've already did my research on it, like many moons ago. Right, let's go to change this to tools and we'll go for, oh my god, I want the pink one, sorry. Size, we'll go for large, so we can get better pictures. Is this the same one? That might be the same one, is it? 2002, right. Ah, can you believe it? That's the one we wanted. Right, see, hopefully that's the same one again, isn't it? It's the same website. Wait a minute, what are we doing? Down here, down here, what's this? That's the 2004 one, that's the Reiku. Ah, what about this? 2003, what have we got 2003? The ones you see here are screws, not hex. There you go, searching for tones, found some screw ones, right. That's all I needed to know. I can't, sorry, I'm bringing up some random stuff here. But trust me, I have had another one, here we go, that's 2004 again. So it looks like 2004's they sorted out that screw issue. Oh, actually this is kind of like how I want it to look. That has just made the decision for me that I am not going to put a white humbucker in there. Or white pickups, they're going to have to be off-white I think. And we're going to have to get rid of that pickup mount. Good, right, good to know that. Right, sorry, let's go back to the main things. I've got some more research to do clearly. So, thanks for coming to the Squier Showmaster stream. Squier Showmaster screw trem screen, that's what's come to. Anyway, where do we get to there? Sorry about that. It is a mystery, you're right. Sorry, peoples. Hardtail it, nah. Paul Crane, at least you've got the unboxing filmed if you need to return it. The seller might think you're a bit mad though, talking to yourself. Nah, I'm not gonna return it, even if it's got an issue. It was going to get heavily modded anyway with the new trem, so that can get fixed. How much did you pay for the stage master, Brother Steve? Let's see. Hold on. It wasn't a lot. Hold on. Bear with me. I need to turn my internet on because it's off just now. Ah! Come on, wait a minute, hold on. Maybe calm down. Internet. Wi-Fi. Come on. Right, we're almost on. There we go, right, going to the eBay app. How much did we pay? I would have all did this in a Parts Caster Tales story anyway. But let's go. Purchases. Oh, nice. Let's see if we can show you this. £126.20 delivered. And actually, look, there's the neck that I've got for it as well. Reverse large headstock roasted maple. So, there you go. Not too bad. You found the 2001 Showmaster, similar bridge again, but has slotted posts, different again. Interesting. Well, this is cool. This can all go into the video. But yeah, it doesn't look like the ideal design anyway, does it? But we're going to fix it. Right, Paul Crane, the lamb. I thought you were referring to that YouTuber guitar company, Badlands, which Phil McKnight was involved in. The Badlands shop looks pretty good. I'll have to take a wee trip to Brighton. I think that probably was from a Badlands forum post, but I could be wrong. Anywho, yep, everybody's saying they don't look right. Yeah, that's it. Don't worry, I'll do my research for the video and I'll find it. We'll definitely find it. Got a great deal on it. I thought so too, mate. Yeah, like I say, the neck was 60 there, 126. What was that? 180 pretty much. The 510 that's going in here, the Go-To 510, I've already got one that I've had for a while, but that probably cost about, I don't know, 60, 80 or something used. Yeah, and then who knows how far I'll go with this, but pretty excited about it. I think it'll be a cool guitar. And I'll be able to sell the Charvel that I don't play, and I'll probably end up maybe breaking even or getting a little bit more. Because I should be able to sell the Charvel for at least what I bought it for. Because I had a nice hard case too. Right, okay, you found another one, Lammy. I don't want to come off of this chat and click the link, but I believe that one's got slots, but you're still not convinced on the Phillips head. Sorry, mate. Here, it exists. I'll find it. Look forward to see what we do. There you go. It does exist, 2002. weird batch. But that would be so funny if I've ended up with the same one that I sold many moons ago. Also, it doesn't have the trem arm anyway, so yeah. I'm changing the trem anyway, so it's all good. Tidy, right. Anyway, how's everybody else doing? Right, we're getting close to that time. Not quite. Call up Fender, they'll take your call. Just do it from the 8K channel. Nah, they'll never listen to me. I'm probably in their bad books quite a bit from all the videos I've did comparing their guitars to like guitars that cost a quarter of the price. Nuno, when is Nuno Betancourt giving me one of his guitars? Well, when are you giving me one of your guitars, mate? Come on. What's the deal? Being so stingy. Actually, I'm going to get I've got an N2, kinda. My sister's got it now. I'm going to get that from her and maybe mention that in the video as well, because the plan is going to be to make it a combination of both the Charvel and the N2. Yeah, it's basically what it's going to be. Okie dokie. That's what's happening. Right, so how was this? Was this fun? Is this any good? Random live streams? How long have we went on for? Does it tell me here? An hour and 40, that's broke the record. I've never went this long on a live stream before. Will anybody watch this on the catch up? Probably not. If you watch on catch up, thanks. Like, how bad is that to acknowledge the people watching on catch up at an hour and 40 in? That's terrible. Or is this an hour and 20? I can't tell, but thanks. Oh, Malaka, you see pink pickups in that Squier Showmaster. Interesting. Well, I'm convinced that the white won't look good anymore, although the white might look better if it's a roasted maple board. See, can you see that? Can I bring that up bigger? Do I have to click a link in this now? That's annoying. What? Is this it? Why am I getting, oh, photo bucket. I'm getting taken on a wild goose chase here. But let me change this so you can see it. Right here, can I move this across? Wait a minute, no. Do it here, I think. Yeah. Not digging the white. Or the black. I'll see what it looks like with a maple board on it first. That's the plan. Okay, but the white humbucker and the black ring mount, definitely not digging that. Nah. I kind of wish it was bluer. Bluer? That's why I think putting the stripes across Nuno style might make the blue pop a bit more. Maybe if I do like a lighter blue. Just like use some of the big decal tape or something. I don't know, pink all the way. There we go. Steve, approximately how much would you sell that Stage Master neck for? Showmaster neck? Probably not a lot, mate. I don't know, what? 30, 40 quid or something like that? How's that sound? Because I don't know if it's in any good nick. Like, this is throwing me off and I wouldn't want to sell something that's like got issues, like if it's twisted or something like that. The Lammy, you've just asked, am I familiar with the Acoustic virtual guitar thingy? Yes! Yes! That's how I designed 2 of my parts casters. I actually did a video on that before. Yeah, I've been using that for like years and years and years. Like probably about 10 years. Where are we at? Where are we at? How do I, yeah, this. There we go. Yes, yeah, I love that. It's brilliant, loads of fun. But yeah, oh, that's a good shout. But would they have something like a Showmaster? I think, oh, I could probably take the pick guard off a Strat, eh? Yeah, great shout, mate, I'll do that. That's exactly what I'll do. Muck about with that. Nice one. In fact, might even make that part of the video. Thank you, Lammy, for the ideas. Paul Crane, send me an email if you're interested in the neck. I'll have to hold off and see if it's worthwhile selling to someone, because it might not be good. Let's check out the neck of it. See if there's any dings or that. Check out the fret ends. See, I wasn't bothered about the neck because I was never going to use it, but they've got perfect fret ends, so that's a good start. We do have a couple of dings. Yeah, see if I can get these on camera. Yeah, you can see them right there, look. See, like here. There we go. Some wee dings there. Anything else we want to look at? Getting in the light here. It's a good looking neck. Another couple of wee marks. Another wee ding down here yet. It's actually got some nice figuring on it at the bottom there. But you can see, that, look, there's another wee ding about here. And here, just some wee notches and dings. It's not something that would bother me, but if you were thinking of buying it, I'd rather you knew what it was. But it looks decent. Frets need polished a bit. Headstock. Another wee ding just above the S there of the Squier, if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. It's not perfect by any means, but there we go. Going to be a cool project once you get all the details sorted. Yeah, that's it, I hope so. The problem is, I've got about 7 projects on the go that I've just never got anywhere near started on. I would be so much quicker at this stuff if I didn't have to make videos about it. Like, I've got so much, I've got all the parts for this and just not got around to putting anything on because I've got to do a video about it. Like, this has got a different neck, not now, but I've got a classic vibe neck for it. If you've seen the video the other day, I've got gold Tone Rider pickups, black and gold bridge, and I've got a Duesenberg as well for it, gold. And I think I've got new knobs too. There we go. That's what's going on there. The dings aren't too bad. No, they're not really, but I mean, somebody else might be more picky about it. You could do no pickguard reverse headstock, the works. Yeah, great shout, mate. I'm going to probably do that straight after this to see what would look good on it. Excited. Aye, where the neck brake is. Neck brake was. What neck brake? Is it in to do with something else? If you're changing all those parts, couldn't you have just bought a body? I mean, yeah, if I found one, but 126 quid. It's not bad, is it? Delivered. Okay, there's maybe a trim issue. But there's some stuff in this I could sell off. You know, I'll sell off the neck, sell off the pickups. Could definitely sell off that back plate. That'd be worth a fortune. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I like it as a mod project first. And also, like I said, I'll get a video out of this, like doing the sort of history of the Showmaster. And say, is it time Squier brought this back? Well, maybe the ones without the Phillips head posts. But yeah, it's a cool guitar. And I'm pretty sure Squier don't have something like that just now, do they? I think now's a good time for it. That's what the video is going to be, something along the lines of that vibe. Right, it's getting near 20 past. I think, hello Brent Adams for Oregon, thanks for coming in, mate. But yeah, I think it's getting to about that time. We'll maybe call it a day. Thanks everybody for coming. I'm aware David Beebe is about to start streaming soon, so get over and check that out. Sunday's the streaming day, isn't it? Everybody streams on a Sunday. I can't remember who. Actually, the OU812 crew changed. They're Saturday now. Lammy's Saturday now. So we've got Dave Beebe, we've got Johnny Budget Guitar Show, I think Mad Malco also overlaps that one a little bit. And who else have we got? It's not the OU812 crew anymore. There's a few streams on a Sunday. Search for Tone knows all the streams, so that's good. Anywho, I think that's about it. Thank you for coming. We'll call it a day. I'm going to show you the end screen of the other channel because I've not set one up for this one yet. But let's do that. So thanks for coming. Until next time, whenever that may be. Actually, Not this week, but the following week will be where they're here every Thursday. So I'm only going to do one more Thursday stream on the main channel, and then we'll transition over. And then there'll be other random lives like this one, which may be on a Sunday, they may be on a Tuesday, they might be on a day of the week that's not even been invented yet. Right, okay, thanks for coming. Wait a minute, is this going to work? Until next time, see you later. Hey, it worked. So yeah, that Steve Casa de Guitar logo is also not correct, because this is Casa de Guitar. Completely different universe from the other one. Anyway, thanks for coming once again. We'll see you later. I'm going to